enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so who I gotta debate right now? I think it's you. Okay, so you said that you're in an open relationship.
Correct.
And it's open on both ends. You said kind of,
yeah.
But you're allowed to have. Well, one, let's make it real clear and concise. How long have you been in a relationship for?
Like 2.5 years. We've been living together for like 1.5 years, maybe a little longer. We moved in. We were friends before.
I just wanted to make sure the audio was good. But no, you're good. Go ahead. So you said 2.5. Actually, I could move it a little closer. 1 second. Yeah, it's kind of mad far. I got you.
It's kind of mad far.
Here we go. All right. So you said y'all was in a relationship for 2.5 years. And what does he do for a living?
Like security.
Does he make over 6 figures?
No.
Okay, he doesn't. Okay, cool. Do y'all live together?
Yes.
Okay, y'all do live together. And y'all have kids? You have 2 kids together?
I have 2 kids. I have 3 kids. I have a 5-year-old and I have twins. I just had twins 8 months ago.
The twins is by him?
Yes.
Okay, so you have kids together.
Yeah, he like takes care of my other son too.
Got you. And who initiated the open relationship?
I did because he was like
beta
serial cheater. You know what I'm saying? He was a serial cheater.
Okay, wait. Let's not just say that you initiated something because he was a serial cheater.
I mean, I've always been open to like polyamory. I'm bisexual. I've always been open into inviting women into my relationship. I've had girlfriends. I've had sex with other women. I've brought in women into. I've done the things with him, and we both, yeah.
So okay. So from the beginning of the relationship, like in the beginning of the 2 years, was it always open on both ends, or was it not?
I mean, okay, so how it kind of started is like, I kind of told him that like I just kind of wanted to mess with him. Like I didn't really care who he messed with because he was kind of my sneaky link.
Okay, so he already started off with on bad soil because he was you was giving your point away to another dude if he was the sneaky link.
No.
Sneaky link mean that you sneaking.
Sneaky link because not because of somebody. It was just a sneaky link because we just kind of wanted to keep our relationship on the low.
Okay, fair enough.
That would make sense.
Fair enough.
I was both single. I guess he just got our relationship.
Got you. So let's get to the part of what we were going to argue here. Well, you had a point of contention with when I was speaking about, well, a man, if he's cheating, is different because generally speaking, when men cheat, their mind, like they don't have an emotional attachment how a woman has an emotional attachment. And then you wanted to argue that. So what's your point of contention with that?
Listen, I would say like I'm very like, I don't want to say masculine, but I'm not like your typical female. Like I'm very like, I don't want to say Joe, but like, yeah. Anyways, so what was the question one more time?
Got you. So yeah, so the point of contention that you had, because when me and her were speaking, we were speaking about how it's different for a guy to have sex.
So I agree with that. I agree with you in a way, but I also disagree.
All right, what part do you disagree with?
So I disagree because just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that I can't think like a man. Because a lot of women nowadays have been put in that masculine energy, have been put to have to do things by themselves without a man. And nowadays with social media and everything's different. So when a man sits here and cheats when he's in a full-blown relationship, yeah, it's different because he's probably not gonna sit here and call her. It's probably just like a I'm not supposed to curse.
Yeah, you could cuss now. We're past 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's probably just like a smut, you know what I'm saying? So like especially because most of the time people know about the relationship. So if you're openly knowing about that, like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So here's the thing that,
if I would do that, it would probably break his heart for like 3 years. You know, ever seen that meme with the Chris Brown where the guy works up and he's like, oh, I 7 and he's like, oh, I went on a date and his whole soul is broken, literally.
Yeah, gotcha. So here's the part
that's
where
my situation.
Because you say emotional, but men are really, really actually emotional, especially in the sassy
I got
era.
You. Listen. So here's the part where where most people, miss to understand. You said that you could think like a man. You said, well, just because I'm a girl, that doesn't mean that I can think like a man. And here's the truth: when a woman thinks like a man, she's broken. Same with when a man thinks like a woman, he's broken.
Okay.
So I'm saying that the fact that you're thinking like a man and you want to adopt a man's behavior and sleep around how a man would sleep around, well, then that would make you a broken individual. Because women, you can only get pregnant one time and bring a kid to full term once per year. So your mating strategy is quality, meaning that you're looking for a quality individual, right? Men, biologically, we can spread our seed far and wide. I can impregnate all y'all today if I wanted to, and thousands of women within this year. You know what I'm saying?
Not me.
What'd you say?
Still lose quality.
No. I'm saying that a man's mating strategy is quantity, right? Because it's in our biology, because we can impregnate multiple women, thousands of women, just me, myself. In 1 year I can. So our mating strategy from a biological standpoint is quantity. Yours from a biological standpoint is quality. So when you go outside of your mating strategy, in order to do that, right? In order to do that, you must be a broken individual. And I say this clearly, right? Because one, women have, I think, it's like 20 times more oxytocin than men, or it could be like 80% more oxytocin than a man has. Let's just say they have more oxytocin than a man has. And oxytocin is a pair bonding chemical, which allows the woman to pair bond with her mate. And it's specifically therefore to allow the woman to pair bond with her baby. When you get pregnant, you had 2 twins. When you're breastfeeding?
No.
If you were breastfeeding, if your twins would cry, milk would come out your breast. It's like a natural reaction.
Timer.
And that's because you're actually bonded with your baby, right? So let me finish. When a woman sleeps with a man, she bonds with that man, right? But the more body she acquires, the less likelihood she's able to bond with her future man. So when a girl racks up, and it's statistics on this, once a woman reaches a body count of, I believe, between 5 and 6, the ability for her to maintain a long-term relationship drops down to 20%.
Yeah, it's called trauma.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. You're literally giving yourself away to multiple individuals. That's what I'm saying. So when a woman tries to think and behave like a man, she's a broken woman. Same thing like with a man.
It's preferably more so like I would preferably be with him and solely him, but it's more like a main chick kind of position, if that makes sense.
And no, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I know that it sounds crazy coming out of my mouth. It really does, and I thought it
no, that's totally fine. I mean, I'm not trying to get on you for. Listen, Mama Sita, real quick. I'm not getting on you for how you're living your life. Do what the freak you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being no Fugazee and speaking the truth, because most people would hide the truth. So I appreciate that, to say the least. But in regards to the point of contention of what you made, I'm pretty much just saying that when a woman sleeps around, the fact that it's much differently because she has to like that man to sleep with the guy. I don't have to like any woman, and he doesn't have to like any woman, but we're still capable of having sex with them. So since we're capable of having sex with someone that we truly don't like, we'd actually have sex with someone that we hate. That means that we can sleep around and still love you. But you
hate
can't
is the closest
do that.
emotion to love. So
why can't we
say
do
that again?
Hate is the closest emotion to love.
I can do that.
So
I can do that too. It's
just because you hate somebody doesn't mean you doesn't love.
Yeah,
you love them. You might hate them because you love them.
Yeah,
I don't even gotta like you.
She's trying to drop a riddle. No, that isn't true.
I'm just saying. Yes, it is. That's very much true. That's very much true. Hate is the closest emotion to love. So you may very much hate somebody that you love.
If you're trying to measure it, meaning that if you the extremes, you could say it's very strong, but I would still say love is way more stronger than hate, because you love someone despite how you feel. You love someone despite what they do, like hate true, genuine love.
Because hate can make you do things that you don't really want to do, just like love will make you do things that you don't really want to do.
Yeah, nah. I'll take it like this. You got kids, right? So we could have this battle right here between love and hate.
Let's go.
Okay, so you love your kids, unconditional love, right?
Yeah. I love my kids.
You love them unconditionally, meaning that...
I don't know about unconditional, because I won't be playing with nobody. Like,
God dang,
I'm just saying. Ain't nobody about to play with me.
What's the child services in South Carolina? We need to call them up.
What I'm saying is, ain't nobody about to play with me. I just feel like I love my kids, but like it's a thin line.
Maybe that's for you then.
No,
you asked me a question. You asked me.
That's like
you asked me though.
Okay, fair enough. I think you're being a little dishonest though.
I promise I'm not.
Okay, I think you're being a little fugazi. It's
well,
all good.
Maybe let's put it. I guess when you love somebody, you don't necessarily have to deal with them. I put it that way. So I would still love them. Like it's just like because my son, like I'm not dealing with. God forbid.
We're getting off topic now.
No, we're not because I'm about to get there. You ain't letting me get there. We was talking about love.
You want to explain it? Go ahead.
Okay,
you said, like your son.
Like I don't like to put this on my son at all. Like because God, please don't do this to me. But like I'm not homophobic or nothing, but
oh dang, Lil Ray turned out gay.
Hell no, don't do that. Don't do that. My baby only 3. Don't do that. He only 3. What I'm saying is,
you said if he turned out
God forbid he did. Like
okay.
I ain't dealing with him.
Time out. Let's pause this convo. We on Facebook. Everybody on Facebook, we lit right now. This convo is gonna be a little bit too touchy.
I promise I ain't fucking with him no more. But I'm a love him.
I got you. Let me talk to the chat real quick. Listen, this convo is a little too spicy for Facebook, so we're going to close down the Facebook stream. Everyone on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. I'm going to close this out right now. 1 second.
I love my baby, though. I just go, God don't do me like that.
Okay, hold up. Let me go ahead and close that out.
Don't do me like that.
All right, I went ahead and closed that out.
But I love gay people. I do.
So, okay, as you were saying Lil Ray.
He is not like that. My baby is only 3 years old. Like, Lord,
but you were saying something like if he turned out
God
gay.
forbid. I know if I'm not even gonna put that on him. Like, God forbid. I'll just love him from a distance. Like,
okay, I see what you're saying. So let me make it concise because you're scared to say it. You saying that if Lil Ray,
God forbid.
Okay, God forbid, Lil Ray turned out to be one of them boys. The Rainbow Boys. You gonna love homie from a distance.
Yeah.
So that means that your love ain't gonna be fully unconditional. It's gonna have some conditions on it.
Correct.
Okay. Dang. It's a good argument. But I would still argue that's just what you would do. I mean, me, myself, and I personally, I wouldn't operate like that. It would still be. And a father's love is much differently from a mother's love. So
nah, his daddy ain't playing that he do.
I know. Yeah, I know that. But I'm saying that a father's love tends to have more conditions on it than a mother's love.
Oh, I got you.
So that's what I'm talking about. But all right, between love and hate, yeah, it's, all right, good example, but still, like, no, love and hate is totally different. When you love someone, the feeling that you have is much different from the feeling that you have of hate. I know that you're saying you can really hate someone and it can be strong, and you can love someone and it can be strong. So you're trying to make it similar. You're trying to say it's the same.
No, I'm not saying they're the same.
But you made a statement. What was your statement?
I say it's the closest emotion to love. Hate is the closest emotion to love. I'm not saying
hate is the closest emotion to love.
Yes, I'm not saying it's the same. What I'm saying is it has equal power. Like if you put hate on the balance scale and you put love on a balance scale, they're going to be like this.
It's the total opposites. So that's what you're saying. Now I get that. I can rock with that. It's the opposites. I get what you're saying now. Fair enough. Yeah. We had some other points that we wanted to talk about. It was some. Remember, I was saying something during the intro, and the ladies, one of y'all had stopped me. I think it was you. One of y'all had stopped me saying something. It was. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, I'm saying you was sexist.
Oh, sexist. All right. So what was the topic about?
Because you was saying
about
something about
men cheating and women cheating is different.
Women already went over that.
Okay, let me get to the super chats real quick because they piling up in here.